have on the front page, but on page 32, you also have the story of Zimbabwe, which is highlighted here. But allow me, I'll also read that statement again. But as we look at what we had yesterday, this was to do with pictures and news that was coming in of Zimbabwe being apparently under a very tense environment with thoughts of there being a coup being arranged. But this was Zimbabweans panic as a tank convoy seen outside the capital. This was as per yesterday, but the latest that I can manage to get from a BBC is on the Zimbabwe crisis. Army says it was targeting criminals and not Mugabe. And if I can just read what they have said here, Zimbabwe's military has read out a statement on their country's national broadcaster, that is Zimbabwe Broadcasting Corporation, ZBC, saying it has taken action to target criminals and not Mugabe. However, it said that this was not a military takeover of the government. The President Robert Mugabe was safe. Heavy gunfire and artillery were heard in northern suburbs of the capital, Harare, early on Wednesday. Zimbabwe's envoy to South Africa, Isaac Moyo, earlier dismissed talks of a coup, saying the government was intact. So no cause for alarm according to that particular statement but they've given. But of course, we're keeping our eyes on that because the question then would be what sort of criminals were they targeting by moving this kind of huge, I mean, these are tankers, and tankers normally are known and associated to war. So I'm not sure what threat there was that the army felt they needed to get their tankers out. But for now, we can only go with their word. I
was thinking the same. Which kind of criminals are these that are in Zimbabwe that you have to put the tankers out? But hopefully what they have released as a report is correct. We know that there are so many things that are said out there which are not necessarily true with regards to what is going on the ground, and therefore we will be keeping our eyes on Zimbabwe to see what is really happening there.
All right.